going on, y'all? We are on our way to Buc-ee's right now for our summer adventure. So we had our spring one, but a couple things that are going to be different on this one is more water sides, a little bit more technical driving, nothing too challenging. Logic Overland came in clutch with a lot of coffee for our guests, gave a little goodie bag. Shout out to them for doing that and supporting us on our adventures. And then also Caleb from Lone Star Medics is going to be doing a hemorrhage control class in the morning. So the guests will be able to kind of dive in and learn some crucial skills when they're out in the backcountry by themselves. So yeah, man, come along.
As always, let's introduce the rest of the team. Yours truly is the cinematographer and the editor for this journey. Paul is taking the helm as tail gunner and chef. And Marco is the gifted photographer dedicated to capturing the fleeting moments of this adventure. Let's introduce the guest.
I'm in the 22 Bronco. First time out with the group. Just looking forward to meeting some people, having a good time.
My name is Winter. This is my dad and this is my mom.
So we've got a Toyota Tacoma here, pulling a off-grid Expedition 2.0 trailer.
Okay, hi, I'm Ron Sizemore. I'm the senior citizen of Calvary Overland group, one of the volunteers. Love my Calvary group.
Adam and Stephanie, 2015 Tundra.
Jay Parker, I'm driving a 2022 Jeep Wrangler High Tide.
Well, my name is Alex Moreno. This is Joseph Jopar, and we drive a 2013 FJ Cruiser.
I feel like this is my good side. My name's Eric. We've got the cocktail bus rolling out with our trip today.
Yeah, man.
Ready to serve up some drinks for people later. Good time.
For the first hour, 2 hours, we're gonna say what our rig is and then our name. And then after a while, people are gonna get the hang of like what you sound like, what your rig is, and then we'll just run off of just, hey, blah, 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 whatever you need, okay?
On the road with a motorbike, hanging around between the mountains, coast to coast, you know how to drive. Dragonflies around the sunset, can you believe we're together? We're celebrating September. What do you mean it's forever? Forever is a time to be with you. Playing games, show me how you do.
You've been in the convoy with us before, you kind of know we like to use the long drives and burn some of those miles and getting to know each other. So.
Alright, this is Jay. My favorite place to go on vacation would have to be Germany. My wife is from Germany. She's an American citizen now. She grew up there. Her parents are still there. Her family's still there. My in-laws like to make a joke, and the joke is, drink more beer and your German will get better. And I'll be completely honest with you, if you've got a pretty deep vocabulary as far as German words go, your German will get better.
I got some lights that's just popped up. No change in drive or anything like that, but just want to see if we get to this next gas station and see what it is. We can throw a code reader on it if anyone has one.
Adventures are everything but predictable. No matter how much we prepare, there is always the opportunity for something to come up, so it's important to remain flexible.
It's your catalytic converter.
After ensuring we wouldn't lose the lead vehicle midday through the adventure, our tires finally traded pavement for dirt as we approached our trailhead in the Ouachita National Forest. Airing down isn't necessarily always a requirement, but it does prolong your suspension, help with traction, and definitely makes an impact in the overall comfort of your off-road travels.
He's not gonna make it up this road if he thinks he's...
wondering if you were going to catch them.
After traversing the first short trail, the convoy traveled to our first point of interest, and man, it did not disappoint.
It's been a great day so far. We just came from DFW up to the northeastern part of the Ouachitas. Only 2 gas stops to get here, and now we're at Crystal Mountain. I mean, look at this. This place is awesome. So we're gonna soak in this view a little bit, and then we'll be heading to camp. While on trips like this, I miss the comfort of my own rig. It's almost an even trade being able to banter back and forth with my brother, which, more times than not, goes exactly like this.
Took this route.
No.
This is where we got the spinning shot.
No.
Yes, dude.
We got, the RAV4 did not go on this trail. That trip was not on this trail. I can prove it to you.
Are you ready to lose again?
With Zoho, I can prove it to you. What do you want to bet? $50. And a bottle of Jefferson.
What y'all don't
Ocean.
know is this is a common theme with Brandon and I. Me being on the winning side of these debates, you figured he would have learned by now.
Okay, guys, let's get ready before Brandon gets here. Okay, we're going to show a little effort here.
Rumor has it that debt has yet to be paid.
All right.
After getting some awesome photos of our guest rigs, we began making our way to camp, but not without suffering the first casualty.
We just
just that real quick.
Put that out real quick. We were chatting, hanging out, just cruising on a forest road, and there was a tree in the road, and I saw the tree, but the leaves were covering the branch, and that branch just boxing bag, just this boom, slammed this in. You can see it is not doing good. So I guess I'll need to order a new FJ mirror.
Built this thing from the ground up out of nothing. No flight plan, no manual to be found. You and I, we're driving in the dark without headlights, trying to find our way. It's hard telling where we'll be in the coming days, but I'll be there with you. It's hard telling where we'll be in the coming days, but I'll be there with you.
This is one of our team's favorite sites because camp is at the base of a jagged cliff with rock climbing and rappelling opportunities and a peaceful stream flowing within earshot.
You know, sometimes she don't gotta look pretty to work.
Just like me, huh?
We like this mountain house. This is like our to-go every time. So I got the yellow curry, and then Alex has the chicken teriyaki.
Ooh, good choices.
Yeah.
Good
Just do like 10 minutes dinner.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Got a New York strip, mixed veggies.
Okay, New York strip, mixed veggies?
Yeah.
How do you like that New York strip cooked?
Medium.
Medium, I dig it.
Not rare, can't do it rare, but I don't want it burnt either.
Yep.
Fajitas.
Ooh, I see you got the mix. We're doing it on the
This guy over there?
Yep, ready to go almost.
The mango.
No, Adam, I'm kind of catching a theme here, man. You like the cooking stuff, huh?
Ah, come on, bro.
That's kind of your jam, bro.
Yeah. So brisket tostadas.
That's what we got going today, huh?
With some Oaxacan cheese and a mango salsa. Should be pretty damn good.
Yes, first part. So did you?
Yeah, I did too.
Following dinner, most of the group gathered around the fire, investing time in getting to know one another better.
What are we looking for
Best
again?
way, I tell everyone, especially when you're like,
I'm looking for a
y'all are like
scorpion.
home smoker or smoker out back.
There's something inherently authentic about being near a fire that brings out our true selves.
My daughter, on the other hand, like she's resistant to speaking.
Really? Yeah, are you old enough, sir? Yeah.
I did. I carded him.
Dad's out of school? Yeah. Father-in-law, go get the egg. Oh, yeah. I was like, or the Komodo.
Many might assume that having a bartender serving drinks in a forest setting could lead to problems, but we place a strong emphasis on maintaining a family-friendly atmosphere. Following a meal, some drinks, and the comforting warmth of a fire, everyone fell asleep to the soothing lullaby of the forest floor. Our tail gunner Paul arrived late on day one and drove well into the night to ensure he'd be here to prepare breakfast for the guests. One of the many perks we offer on our trips is a Calvary-provided breakfast. This morning, Paul whipped up a delicious spread featuring bacon, eggs, hash browns, and sausage, ensuring our guests a hearty start to the day. As Paul diligently prepared breakfast, we decided to fire up and brew some of that top-notch Lake Overland coffee. After everyone had their fill of breakfast and coffee, it was Caleb from Lone Star Medic's turn to lead our guests through a hemorrhage control class.
Real quick, what we're going to talk about today is kind of not a stop the bleed class, but more of a hemorrhage control type class. So the stop the bleed is actually a designated course. I highly recommend it. In fact, I want you guys to, when you're done here, within the next 12 months, I want you to go take an actual stop the bleed class. We have them all over the planet. We got to control the bleeding. So some of the stuff we're talking about today, we're talking about the tourniquets, pressure bandages, the wound packing, that's all come at a great expense. Stop that blood from flowing through there. I'm not trying to slow it. I'm trying to stop it. That's the objective of a tourniquet, okay? By the way, the metal bar here, the windlass, when I say spin it or turn it, you turn it clockwise or counterclockwise. Either direction, I don't care which. You don't roll it like a pencil like this, okay? Like a pencil across the table. Adults, we learn by doing, okay? So we're going to get, I've got plenty of training aids and stuff. We're going to get those. We're going to get down on the ground and do it. We'll sit in chairs.
Caleb has a knack for seamlessly incorporating practical exercises into his lectures, which adds a dynamic dimension to the material. For the remainder of the session, our guests were hands-on, practicing tourniquet application, wound packing, and pressure bandage techniques, all of which are critical skills to possess in any environment where there is a potential for severe hemorrhaging. Mere practice of these skills once is a significant disservice to the learner. However, today's session was sufficient to sow the initial seeds of knowledge, and it will be the responsibility of each individual to nurture and develop them. After Caleb finished, it was time to pack up and get back on that trail.
Hey, you, what's going on here? You make me feel this is the time to follow your dream. Make your way out to the top. Take a breath and make it out of here.
Forked Mountain this time of year is still rich with vibrant green hues, creating a sick backdrop for Marco to capture some epic shots for our guest. Each guest receives individualized shots of their vehicle, which is a great value add to these adventures.
Take a breath and make it out of here.
They say that body language is the most accurate reflection of a person's emotions.
It's a blessing that we got to enjoy it on a Thursday. So
Does anyone want to take a guess at what mine might be saying right now?
well, even the same course from the last time you were club.
The reason we had to break that conversation up is I was mid-flying drone, which, by the way, we were gonna pull the trigger on one as a company. Shannon's like, I've got one. I'm like, dude, I don't feel comfortable using your personal drone because I don't want to wreck it or lose it. He's like, it'll be all right, man. I got like replacement. It's good, no problem. So we're having this conversation. I'm just getting some overhead shots while we're talking.
Talking about how great this drone is.
Yeah, and drone's great. But then it starts losing signal and then completely disconnects from the controller. And so I have legitimately absolutely no clue where this drone is and no way to connect to it.
And the screen's blank.
Screen's blank. And just a few minutes before, it's like, do you want me to return to home? And I'm like, cancel.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to regain and catch it back up. And then it just disconnects. It goes blank. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been flying the drone now for a little while.
You thought it was in trees?
I'm like, I have no clue how we're gonna find this thing.
Yeah.
I have zero clue how we're gonna find this thing, if there's even a remote possibility to. And I said, let's go back to where I launched it from, and I turned that corner, and this little puppy was sitting right in the road.
On the ground?
On the ground.
Okay.
Just sitting, waiting for Daddy to come pick it up.
That's awesome.
So, well done, DJI. Well done.
After the slight scare, we continue to explore some of the most stunning landscapes that the Ouachita region has to offer. If you've ever been curious about what it's like to be a cinematographer for these trips, I have just one word for you: cardio. Shortly thereafter, the convoy reached the metal camp we would call home for the night. You know we've taken the concept of homey too far when we start showcasing our privacy tents. It's an unusual touch, but it definitely aligns with Brandon's unique style.
All right, Bill. I know we ain't doing the scrimps again. What do we got going on today?
We're doing beef shawarma.
Okay, beef
with
shawarma.
some mixed vegetables, some zucchini and peppers and onions.
All right, now.
Yeah.
What's the play for dinner tonight, man?
It may very well be pulled pork and venison jalapeno cheddar sausage tacos.
So what's on the docket for dinner?
Yeah,
tonight,
so
man?
tonight we've got a prime ribeye, and we have some sausage, and we have some wrapped jalapenos, bacon wrapped jalapenos. So those are coming up next.
I went on the Outback RV campout in December. I was one of the original 12. And the Seminole, that's the Seminole story.
That was the start of it, yeah.
Yeah. And I actually, because I've been in the bar industry for almost 15 and a half years, almost 16 years. But at that camp out, I was sitting there talking to Paul about it. I was like, you know, these people cook and do cool stuff on all these videos and stuff, but no one bartends. No one makes drinks. So I was like, maybe I should do that. And Paul was like, that'd be kind of a cool idea if you did it. So fast forward to March, and I signed up for the trip and just kind of a trial run just to see how it would go. And I showed up and made drinks, and that second night, everyone just kind of like, everyone just, all of a sudden you've got every person is sitting around the fire. Every person's talking. Every person's laughing and enjoying themselves. And I was like, that was cool.
Following dinner, Brandon arranged the communal fire pit and everyone gathered around, unwinding and fortifying the connections between guests that had only been introduced about 36 hours prior.
I get up, and the rest of us are downstairs waiting for the van so we can go to work. We're just there on the TV.
Time appears to pass even more swiftly on these adventures, to the point that minutes effortlessly transform into hours, and where once strangers quickly become friends. There's an old African proverb that sits at the staple of what we do here at Calvary Overland. It reads, if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. We weren't created to walk this life alone. Find someone to walk it with, and come find your community at Calvary Overland. Find out more about our supporter program and the exclusive benefit it provides by visiting calvaryoverland.com/support. On the next and final episode, the adventure continues. The convoy experiences great photo ops, interesting lookouts, incredible food, the most epic summertime sight around, and the group visits the origins of Calvary Overland. Oh, and I almost forgot this.
Wait, are you recording?
He's always taking pictures of the overland.